the biggest kind of challenge he presents in terms of stopping him this weekend?
Good back. I mean, they run their offense through him, so say we're just focused on stopping him and going from there. To be honest,
What does Bijan do that maybe you don't see other Big 12 backs do, or what separates him?
he knows how to make his body small and makes it hard to tackle and a good open space back. So we're looking to stop him before he gets an open space.
How do you?
What has made you guys so effective in the run so far this year?
I mean, we got people that run to the ball 24/7, so it's a good thing because if somebody misses, we got somebody else to clean it up for us.
How do you tackle someone who, or how do you practice trying to tackle someone who can just get down and get small like that?
Good scout team players that do their job and know how to just really go 100% during practice and give us a good look.
What have you seen from Casey Thompson on film? What do you think of the way he's playing quarterback?
A good quarterback. Loves a deep ball, and we're just trying to get pressure on him and make him throw the ball and give it to us. To be honest.
Devin, what does Malcolm do really well? I mean, he seems to do a lot of things pretty well. What does he do really well?
Great ball player. He knows how to tackle, do everything. He knows how to be around the ball, and a great player overall.
Is it comforting to have a guy like that at your side?
Oh yeah, always. He's always going to be there. If something goes wrong, he's bound to be there, and it's just a good support system.
This is probably the most hyped matchup you guys have played this year. Do you try and look at it like any other week, or do you kind of enjoy the pomp and circumstance of it all?
We look at it like every week. We take everybody serious. Obviously this is a big week because we trying to be 6-0, and this is the only team in front of us right now, so we got to make sure we beat them.
Devin, with all the changes with the injuries and stuff on the defensive line, how much do you think it's helped to have the consistency from Tyler Lacey in that defensive end position?
Oh, it's good. He's experienced. He's been playing since his sophomore year, so he's experienced. Just having that reliable source there that knows his job and can do his job and know that he can trust people behind him is a great source.
I know people have mentioned kind of seeing, some NFL qualities in him. What would you say are things you've seen in him that gives him the most potential to make it to the next level?
He's a hard-working guy. He's always trying to get the ball and always running after the ball. Screens, he's always running there. Loose balls, he's there every time. He's just a natural for the ball, to be honest.
Devin, Coach Gundy mentioned you yesterday within a group of Colby, Harbell Peel, Tanner McAllister, Brock Martin as guys who have been leaders on the defense this year. And I know you've all been around a while, but how's that sort of taken shape and what does it look like on defense?
It's good. We got a lot of people that got a good amount of experience. People that been in the crunch times and been in the moment where you got to bow up and make a stop and get a stop or get a turnover. And it's a good thing to have people that know what we got to do and what it takes in practice and in the games to win.
And Coach said that he doesn't have to give you guys a push, that group is sort of what pushes the defense. Where does that happen?
Yeah, we all push on each other. If one's down, we have somebody else to pick them up and get him right and get him focused to do his job and make sure we don't have a bad practice or a bad game.
What'd you do with your bye week?
I chilled in Stillwater. Chilled in good old Stillwater.
Just watch football? Would you?
Oh yeah, we watched football at the house. A couple of us, a couple teammates.
What did you think of the Texas OU game?
It was great. It was a big turnaround from what I thought from the beginning of the game, and good luck though, I guess. I guess.
I know that one thing Coach Gundy had mentioned is when he was trying to think of people on the roster who were recruited by Texas, he didn't really have many names that he thought of. Do you know of many of your friends or do you know of guys who have been recruited by Texas on the team right now?
Not many. That's why a lot of people look at it as a big game because they want to prove I didn't get offers from y'all, so we trying to show y'all why y'all should have offered us and it's y'all lost.
When Tyler Lacey's in here, he's always got a smile on his face, seems to just love life. How does that help his personality in the defensive huddle? Because it just seems like he's a guy that just enjoys being alive.
He does enjoy being alive. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's always laughing, giggling, making jokes. But he knows when to get serious. That's the good thing about him. He knows how to turn it on and off. So it's a good thing.
Anything else for Devin?
Devin, obviously Texas is averaging over 40 points a game. How do you guys look to stop such a prolific offense like Texas?
Just doing our job and running the scheme we're running and stopping the run first, and then everything else will fall in place after that, to be honest.